Spring Gully. No chainsaws, no pets, no surprises.
From our rugged north to the beautiful south to the centre, east, west, doesn't matter where, for four-wheel drive tips and tricks and travel and information, you've come to the right place. Come for a ride with us at Mud Ducks four-wheel drive tour.
Well, g'day everybody, Steve from Mud Ducks 4-wheel drive touring with another spotlight on campgrounds. Today finds us in the Goulburn River National Park, and as you've just seen, we're at Spring Gully Campground. Now, just to show you something on this sign here, please dispose of waste or rubbish at the Waller Waste Transfer Station. So Waller's a little town, not stupidly far from here, I don't think. So you can take your rubbish out and dump it there. But I'll spin the camera around so you're not stuck looking at me and give you a look at what this campground's about. Make some adjustments. Alright, now just after that sign, we've got a pretty well looked after short grassed area, but it is all on a slope. Now that's not a big deal, I guess, for some people. It could be a big deal for others. Now, also on the left here of this main road I'm walking on is another area that's grassy, and it's also been well maintained. Now, I can't honestly say whether that's part of the campground, but I can't see why you couldn't camp there. As you can see, it's a 10k shared zone in here, so you've got to behave yourself, drive at basically idle speed. So you are pretty well in the guts of the campground, or the start of the campground anyway. Now, I'm filming this during COVID times, so remember, in this world pandemic, that camping at campgrounds like this has to be booked online via the National Parks website. And of course, it's a national park, so the fees apply. The booking fee, I haven't checked yet to see if there's a fee for camping here, but there's certainly a fee for booking. So, as you can tell by the duration of me gas bagging here, it's a bit of a walk from that first sign, but obviously it's not a very long drive. And then we come to an information board. Now, it's not often I've seen information boards in the campground, so really beautifully built building on a nice slab, and a really good info board. Welcome to Spring Gully, all that stuff. Goulburn River Mount is 90 k's through the park. So all the visitor info there. So check that out for yourself on the interweb. Then further over to the left where Kaz is walking, there's a picnic table, there's a fireplace. So obviously you can have fires here, which is good. And the picnic table, there's Kaz. She won't have been loud. What are you going to say?
Beautiful area just up there, and you turn around and look back at the escarpment.
Okay, I'll go that way. There you go, there's a tip for you guys. I'll go where Kaz said and we'll check it out. So, yeah, there's two roads here. There's one that leads down to the right, which is the way down to the bottom part of the campground. But just before I do that, we'll come up here to the top part. So as I just said, there's picnic table. There's evidence of campfire on the ground. Now I would suggest in these times, guys, if you're coming somewhere like this and you don't use the provided fire pits, looking at how nicely maintained this area is, I'd be bringing a portable fire pit and using that. Just so you don't leave fire scars all around campgrounds like this, because so far this one's pretty good. Now I've not been here before, so you're seeing it as I'm seeing it. Have to excuse the puffing, I'm walking uphill. If I could stand to lose a few kilos, so no problem. There's obviously a camping site here. This one's relatively flat, has a fire ring, has some firewood in it, keep that in mind, and another table and chairs. So this one's pretty flat, so it's pretty decent. The least grassed area there is right over an ant's nest. Bear that in mind. But it's certainly nice. Very pretty area. And out there in the distance is the view that Karen was talking about. From up the top here, looking at the escarpment and the rocks. It's really quite a nice area. Now I was going to turn you around and talk to you, but if I do that, you'll get a whole lens full of sun, which is no good for anybody. So I'll keep you looking down at the campground further. I'm just walking down now. So yes, this is obviously hilly terrain, but it's not bad. Now while I'm walking down to the next bit, what can access this? Well, given by the condition of the road that I've just driven to get in here, pretty well bloody anything. Two-wheel drives, four-wheel drives, motorhomes, any make of caravan you want to drag in here. Even a Mitsubishi Sigma would make it in here. And that's saying something. But certainly no issues getting anything in here. Right, now I'm just crossing the road now and walking down the rest of the access. Probably down to the more popular part because it looks like it'll be flatter. Now while I'm saying that, off to the left here, on another mode track, is another area to camp in. So you've got another table and chairs through there. and another fire pit. You might want something a bit of clearance to get up this little road to get into this one, but that looks pretty decent in here, and it opens up big. Apart from being slightly on the side of a hill, it's not bad. So I won't walk any further up that way. That's a good look at that section. So follow the access track down and show you some more. Here comes Kaz in the Mighty 200, because she knows that by the time I get to the end of this, I probably don't feel like walking back up the hill. So, and she'd be right, guys. Not that I wouldn't do it, I'd do it for you, right? I would do it for you, but seeing as how she's here and we got a car, then why not? This camp just keeps on going. It's a track around to the left here, which I'm not sure where that goes. It looks like it may follow the roadway around to another part of the campground. This is big, this one, and I don't know if you've noticed, no bollards. National Park, no bollards. Well done, National Parks, on this one. Love no bollards. Yeah, so that, which I won't walk around, guys, that track there takes you around to another part of this particular campground, which is 100 metres from where I am, and there's a caravan in there, motorbike. So a few campers in that way. Small group by the look of it. That's a couple of vans. Anyway, now I've led myself into another campground section here where there's another fire pit, another picnic table, and COVID-19 sign on the table to tell you about that. When you come over the edge here, you're looking down over the river. That's quite nice. It's a very nice view, actually. It's the Goulburn River. So that's pretty good. And I have to tell you guys, I've not seen any rubbish. So how good is that? Now I'm walking via the riverway rather than the roadway, but I've literally turned off that road, and if you come down this way, another fire pit and another bit of a flat campground. So this is really good. Not minding the look of this campground, guys. Walk through these trees. The trees sort of segregate the little camping areas down this side. Into another one. We've yet another fire pit and another set of picnic tables. I'll show you this view again as I walk around a bit further. It's a big campground. If you can't fit in here, I'd want to know how or why. So that river just looks brilliant. Pretty sure the GoPro really doesn't show it up, but a bit of a hike down there. It looks good. And here we are at the bottom section of campground now, which has yet another table. It doesn't come with a 200 series, guys, but it does have another fire pit. And here's a track marker for walking. So I would assume that you can go for walks around this park, because I'm not sure what else you do. But it's not bad. It's very nice, actually. I don't know if you're getting a good view of the river on this GoPro, but looking upstream there, you get a really nice view up the river, so it's very pretty. Now the other part in this campground that I haven't showed you yet, of course, is the amenities. It has got amenities, but I've basically circumnavigated around all the amenities, but it does have them. So, National Park, no bins. Bring your rubbish in, take your rubbish out, leave nothing behind, and it'll stay beautiful like it is. Now, just walking around it, I'd have to congratulate National Parks on how well they've done the job. Looking this after this one, this is a pretty damn tidy, nice camping area. There's your amenities. Looks like just the single pit. Yeah, just the one. So that's pretty well covers it. So I think I'd rate this one. It's not bad at all. Apologies if I stuck in the lens there. Anyway, that is the Spring Gully Campground in the Goulburn River National Park. It's a beauty. So come over here and check it out. Oh, I probably should have told you. Goulburn River National Park is situated sort of between Mudgee and Rylstone. So you do have to go off those main roads, but it's in that general area. By now you'll have seen the maps, so that'll probably do you for this one. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this one. The Goulburn River National Park, Spring Gully Campground. If you did like this one, throw a like on it, really helps the channel. If you're new here, consider subscribing. If you do subscribe, click the notification bell, you'll know when a new clip comes out. And the old hands, as always, guys, thanks again for taking the time out of your day to watch one of my clips. We'll see you on the next one. All the best, guys. Cheers from Steve and Kaz, Mud Ducks 4-Drive Touring. Look at that weapon.